when we put our identity in what we do instead of who we are, it's really hard when we retire from work and from our profession to feel like we have value because we're no longer operating in our profession from which we found our value and our identity. And so we talk about that much more, and we do a lot more of that work in the full curriculum, and I'll explain what the full curriculum is later. But that is a very important part, that our egos, and I'm going to talk a lot today on the juxtaposition between our egoic mind and our higher self mind. Who we truly are is the higher self. And what that means for any of you is whatever your belief system is around spiritual self, soul, divine self, primordial self, source love, source energy, conscience, whatever you believe in that is that best side of who you are, that is your higher self, and that's your true self. The egoic mind and the egoic self is what we call the false self, and that's where that ego, which is up here in the thought stream, is that for perpetual 4-year-old child who says, okay, well, this must mean this about me based on what's happening out here, what you've said, what you've done, what life is presenting, and I'm going to interpret that to mean, what does that mean about me? And that egoic mind is a perpetual 4-year-old child, and so it gets very wounded very easily because it takes everything personally. It also misdefines and identifies itself into who it thinks it is and is not based on what other people do, what other people say, what other people think, what we do instead of who we are.